Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're not going to be doing any cash stuffing, but today I am going to be telling you guys exactly how I got a month ahead in bills, and hopefully this can help you, and it's an easy way to kind of figure out how you can get a month ahead and the time length that it's going to take you. Now everybody's is not going to be the same because everybody's budget, everybody's pay, things that everybody has going on in their life is pretty much different. So what might take someone 2 months might take you 6 months, or it might take you a year. But I'm going to show you guys exactly how I actually did it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make sure you have like a bills binder. It's kind of cool to have a bills binder so that you can put just those bills separately, away from other things like sinking funds. Like if you're saving for like a birthday party, you're saving for like a car or something like that. These are going to be expenses that are going to be coming out every single month. So you want to do, if it's already March now, so you would be filling up your binder for April. And so when April comes, or you can do it at the end of the month, what I'm going to be doing, you can go ahead and pay all of April's bills, and then you start restuffing your bills binder for the month of May, right? April, May. Okay. All right. So the first thing you need to do is to write down all of your bills for each month. That is the number one thing that you need to figure out. Now you can do it on this right here. I have it in my budget planner, but I do have it on my iPad. This is a monthly bill tracker. And if you don't have an iPad to do this on, or if you don't have a budget planner to do this on, a budget planner is good because you have all your financial information inside. You have like your calendar, you have your weekly paycheck budgets, you have all of that stuff, weekly expense tracking. So it's kind of a good way to kind of keep it all together. But if you don't have the money to buy a budget planner, or to, you know, have an iPad or something like that, you can pretty much just grab a plain white notebook. So that's way, if you want to start basic, that's fine. And then when you feel like you've saved enough and you want to go fancy and buy yourself something else, go ahead and do it. Okay, so I'm just going to take, for example, that's what we're going to actually be doing. I hope my pen is writing. Let's get this. Y'all, I have not used this thing in a while because usually little buddy just uses it. And yeah. Okay, so we're going to just do some examples. We're going to do it for March because this is what we were shooting for. All right, so I'm going to change this to black. Okay, and I'm hitting all kind of buttons. I told you guys I don't really use this a lot. Maybe I should use it because I usually just use it for a drawing. Okay, so let's just say you have insurance. Your insurance is due on the 3rd. Okay, and then you budget it for, let's see, $150, and I'm just throwing out numbers and making up things as I go, y'all, so work with me here. Okay, all right, so we got insurance. Let's just say we got electric, and that is due on the 5th. Okay, that electric bill is $290. Okay, hopefully it's not, but it is $290. All right, so we're gonna say we have a gas bill. All right, so our gas bill is $160 a month. All right, so then we have, that's due on the 8th, okay? Next we have, let's see, let's have our Discover. Let's do Discover card. And my handwriting is not up to par, y'all. Okay, so for Discover, we're gonna say it's due on the 10th, and that's gonna be, we pay $100, okay? Next, let's go ahead and say we have our mortgage, and that is $1,500, okay? And that is due on the 16th. Okay, so let's just take these amount of bills because we don't want to make it too much right now, but we're just going to take those for that. Okay, so I'm going to actually come in here with my notebook, and I'm going to move this over. Y'all, I still have my iPad charged because when I guess little buddy was using it and it actually died. So, okay. All right. So now these bills, now what I did was I did this monthly bill ahead. We're just going to say monthly bills ahead. And y'all know my handwriting ain't up to par, ain't too good. Okay. So what I did was I wrote down all of my bills. Now, if you get paid weekly, you can divide it by 4. Okay, so I guess I'll do that too. All right, so the bills that we have is insurance, and then we have the amount. Okay, I'm just gonna put a line there. Next we have electric. And y'all, this is like super easy. When I figured out how to do this, I was like, that's all I had to do. Towards the end or the middle of this, I'm going to show you guys a couple things you can do to save to get a month ahead. So it's not like anything super drastic. And I don't know why I drew that down there. Okay, so we have amount, and then we have, let's do weekly. So we're going to figure out for weekly, we're going to do bi-weekly. Okay. Because a lot of people, they get paid weekly or they get paid bi-weekly, and then sometimes with bi-weekly, this is so hideous. All right, and then we're gonna do it, I don't know what to call it, if you get paid 3 times a month, I don't know what they're called. We just call it a magic month. How about that? Magic month, right? Okay, so this is just if you get paid 3 times a month. So that way, if you have all of this pretty much figured out, you can just basically go to your sheet and just say like, hey, this is how much I have to save. Okay, so what I did was, we have insurance was $50. We have electric was $290. We have gas bill was $160, and this is what it is for monthly. All right, so we have Discover for $100. And we have mortgage for $1,500. And I'm gonna just say that these are the actual, because what you can do is just wait till you finish a month of bills and see what your actual budget is. That's what I did. And then you can take it from the actual, but I'm just doing budgeted, but we're gonna say that this is the same as that. Okay, so what I did is with my calculator, so if it's weekly, we have 4 weeks in a month that usually we get paid, or if you need to break it down to 5 weeks, you can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 150 divided by the 4 weeks. And that gave me $37.50. I'm not going to be putting 50 cents in my binder, so I'm going to actually do $38. Or I could have done 40 where I can have like a small little cushion there. And I know this, I'm just going to set this. I have a screensaver in here, y'all, so don't get so riled up with me, okay? All right, so bi-weekly would be 2 times a month. So if you get paid, if people that get paid bi-weekly a month, is usually 2 paychecks a month. So we're gonna say 150. I don't want to scratch my screen, y'all. So I'm actually gonna put this over here. And we're gonna do it like that. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna do it like this, and I can just pretty much hold it. I think it should be fine. All right, so we got 150 divided by 2 equals $75. Y'all, I told you this was super crazy easy. All right, so we have $75, and if we divide it by 3, so we got 150 divided by 3 equals $50. So what this is saying is basically, if I get paid weekly, I need to save $38 every week. If I get paid bi-weekly, every 2 weeks when I get my paycheck, I need to save $75. And then if I get paid 3 times a month, I need to save $50. So that will give me the 150. So if we're saying bi-weekly, so we got $75 plus, I'm about to hit the minus, plus $75. And as you can see, that gave me the 150. Y'all, I told you this was super, super easy. Okay. So now let's go ahead and move to electric. So electric, we have $290 weekly. So we're gonna divide that by 4. That will give us $72.50. So we'll say $73 for that. We're gonna just round up. Bi-weekly, that'll be 2 times. So we go 290 divided by 2. That's $145 that we need to save 2 times a month. And then we're going to say 290 divided by 3 equals $96. So we're going to round to 97. Okay? Y'all, told you. Super easy. All right, so we got gas bill. So we got 160 divided by 4 equals $40. All right, so then we have 160 divided by, we're going to say 2, that'll give us 80. And then we're going to say 160 divided by 3, and that is $53.33. So we're going to say $54. Now, y'all following me with this? Okay, so 100 divided by 4 equals, that'll be $25. And then we got 100 divided by 2, that's $50. And then we got 100 divided by let's say 3, and that is $34. Okay, so and then now we got our mortgage. So we got 1,500, right? 1,500. I would say 15,000. All right, divided by 4. So that would be $375 a week. And then if we do it bi-weekly, we got 1,500 divided by 2. So we would need to save every 2 weeks $750. And then you have 1,500 divided by 3, and that is 500. Okay, so y'all, I'm telling you, it's super, and I can take this out here. So I'm telling you, it is super, 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 super easy to figure out how to do this. Okay, so let's put this over here. Okay, so now you see exactly what I'm talking about, how easy it is to figure it out. I made it more complicated than what it needed to be. So this right here, you calculate my bracelets are making so much noise. All right, so here we know that we got our monthly bills are $2,200, okay? And that's why I said you can, it doesn't have to be pretty. You can just put it on a notebook, whatever you have. 38 plus 73 plus 40 plus 25 plus 375. Okay, so if you're saving weekly, you're going to have to save $551 a week if you're going to stay on a weekly schedule. Now, if you're going to save every 2 weeks for your bills, you're going to have to save, and Aiden just got up, save $1,100 to stay ahead for your bills. For you just save it every 2 weeks, and then you will be coming up with the $2,200 that you need for the next month. Now, if you're getting paid 3 times a month, you're gonna have to save, we'll put up every third paycheck, $735, right? Okay, so this is the figure. So when you do your budget, you can come back here and say, okay, so this week I'm getting paid weekly, so I know that for insurance, I need to put $38, or you can do 40. For electric, I need to put $73 or $74. You can always go up to give yourself a little extra cushion. That's how I figured it out. Now, and then all I did here was I just came in here and I did put this is for my bills. This is not the same as this, but I just created something super cute that I like, that will make me, you know, like want to use it. So this is just basically my monthly tracker that I just keep in the front, so I can keep it like a cheat sheet. It's probably got a flash on it, hopefully it doesn't. And then I just do monthly, 1/2 and 1/3 because I am paid bi-weekly. I do pay myself from my side hustle on the other weeks, but I don't use that for my bills. And then all I did was just do, like, for insurance, as you can see, I have envelopes for each one of these. So you got insurance, electric, alarm, I got Netflix, I got mortgage, I got internet, I got WODA, and I got credit cards. So and I just have something that I just put all of this in to keep it separate from my other money that I have. Now, ways to get ahead of your bills. A couple ways you can do it is that if you have the bills that you have, and you can put, like, just say, like, if this bill is $150, you can go ahead and put another $150 on there and then make the 2 payments in 1 month. That is a way that you can actually get ahead in your bills. So that one is a little bit harder, because if, you know what I'm saying, if we all could do that, then that would be ideal, but sometimes that's a little bit harder, so you have to work a little bit harder to get ahead of your bills. A couple ways that I did use to get ahead of my bills, I did end up using my $1,000 savings challenge. This right here I did put towards my credit card, and I did pay myself $100 for the hard work that I did. So that is one way that I did use this to kind of get ahead of bills. Now this one right here is like the GOAT. This one was the one that I use officially to pay all of my bills and to get a month ahead. So once I finished this challenge, I ended up just taking all of that money, paying ahead of the bills, and then I was able to start my little binder here. But you can do different type of savings challenges. You don't have to do the 52 weeks. Now this challenge I did do a little bit. I did, now this challenge I did add $1 to each week, so it did make it a little bit more. It was like $1,435. So savings challenges, I know sometimes if you do too many, you can kind of get like frustrated, overwhelmed, or whatnot. But if you have certain ones and you have goals that you want to put these towards, savings challenges can be awesome. And if you can only, and I know sometimes what I did was I just pretty much just focused on these 2 challenges, and then when I was doing my 50 envelope boxes, I focused just on those, and I was able to get those done. So sometimes if you kind of cut back on challenges, it makes it a lot easier. I know it seems and it feels good when you're doing a lot of them, but I know last year I did a lot of them, and it kind of, I'm gonna tell you guys, it overwhelmed me. So that, guys, is pretty much everything of how you can get a month ahead on your bills. So let me know if you want to try this method. It's super easy. Like I said, grab you a savings challenge that works. Like if it's like, just like this savings challenge was $1,435. If all of your bills equal up to $1,435, or you can take one challenge and add another challenge to that to get to making a month ahead, then do it. I'm telling you, because once you finish with that money, you put it all together, deposit it in your account, make your payments, and then you start going ahead, and then you start on your bills binder. So thank you guys so much for chilling with me. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment. And if you have not already hopped over to my Instagram, it's called APinkeClothlife, and my TikTok is called APinkeClothlife. And then, like I always say, until next time, guys, peace.